Hello, everybody. It seems like something went sideways with the original link. We're back on the air, and some of you are finding us, so we're just going to give this another minute or two for people to find it. Thank you for your patience. All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Friday Jazz Happy Hour, episode 99 for February 4th. I appreciate all of you coming in here even when the link changed. I think there were some gremlins. It's possible I pressed the wrong button over here in my streaming software. We'll assume operator error. Problem exists between keyboard and chair, as we like to say. But I've gone out and hit Twitter and Facebook and my mailing list. So, hopefully people will find us. I see a few of you are here, and that is great. That is great. So, let us commence the tunes, shall we, without further ado. First one is from the Jazz Fake Book, one I've been playing for a long time. This one's called Angel Eyes. That tune is called Angel Eyes. And Dennis and Brent listed as the composers here. I have not looked them up. Good evening, everyone. And for those of you navigating some broken URLs out there, thank you so much for being here. We started a little bit late, so you've scarcely missed anything. Let me send some greetings. Emma is here, and Bob Hurt, and Mary, and Barry's here, and Yolanda's in the house, and Carol, and Rick, and Steve. Hey, Steve. Thank you so much for being here. I am excited about several arrangements in this set. I was having a lot of fun rehearsing this today. And, yeah, it's going to be fun. Let's turn now to a tune made famous by Ahmad Jamal. This tune is called Poinciana. All right, y'all. That was Poinciana, tune from Ma Jamal record. Let's see. Let me send some greetings to Scottish Wildcat. Alan is here, and Julia. Good evening, Julia, and Anne. So glad you could join us. Yeah. So, 100th episode seems to be right around the corner, and plans. Julia was asking. I have now 2.5 songs that I really, really want to do. They stubbornly don't really fit a sort of musical theme yet. But I had a thought talking to friend Rick. I don't want this show to be all about me, because I think it wouldn't work if we weren't all here together. So I want to ask if you have any stories that are like, tangentially related to the show, or things you'd like to share with the audience, pictures, poems, sentiments, anything. You could email them to stories@fridayjazzhappyhour.com, and we'll take a look at those and see if we can make use of them. Because I want to, for me, this is a lot about community as much as anything else. But I do have one waltz that I'm really fired up about, and got one other suggestion today that I'm keen on. So we will see how that's going to work. Hey, Doug is here, and Sid's Nest. So glad y'all could be here. What's next? All right, next we are going to take Hoagie Carmichael with us to Brazil. The Nearness of You, a Hoagie Carmichael tune given the bossa nova treatment. Let's see. Steve says that his wife is also a pianist. And that is cool, Steve. Glad y'all could tune in. Really appreciate it. Next up, all right, I'm going to do one more and then we will talk about our tip jar today. But first, a tune that is, for me, completely all about... Yeah, we got cats? We got cats. Hang on. There's Kira is hunting down the last of the treats that were spread out during that last tune. You'll find him, Kira. And, oh, there you can see... You can see Rosie over there. You better check the chair, Rosie. There you go. Yeah, Mary's right. When the treats don't make the little noises on the floor, they have a hard time finding them. Cats are doing well. And they do belong on stage. I keep meaning to set up a camera that's like at floor level where we can see them better, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Okay, next up is the music of Wes Montgomery, which is forever, for me, Jimmy Smith and Wes Montgomery. This tune is called Road Song. Not that again. Hang on. There we go. All right, one more time. That's Road Song. And if you don't know Wes Montgomery, you should. And if you haven't heard him play that song, you should. It is super duper tasty. He has this warm, percussive, punchy guitar tone that, man, it's just perfect. I don't know what to say about it. Alrighty. Our tip jar charity today. So in lieu of an actual tip jar, because we're not in person together, we'd like to direct your attention to various charities in the show. And today, I want to point to the Alzheimer's Association, Northern California chapter. And they're at alz.org/NorCal. And they're doing a lot of things, different ways to support both the patients suffering with Alzheimer's and their families, working on the specific needs of that community for COVID vaccination and just a whole lot of other programs. It's a big operation. I'm sure you've heard about it. And I'm sorry to say that it's a personal thing for me and Mary and some of you who are listening, because our friend Dan was diagnosed way before his time, and he's really going through a tough patch right now. So I tend to pick sort of smaller charities, but this one is really personal for me. So that's why I chose it, and I want to dedicate this tune to him. It's written by my my old bandmate Eric Turkman. This one's called Coming Home. Coming Home is the name of that tune. That goes out to my friend Dan. Eric Turkman is the composer. Let's see. Alan is asking, how can cat treats make noise? They don't, but they're called greenies, and they're, hard and crunchy. And so when they bounce off the hardwood floor, that is like Kira can hear that sound from 5 counties away. But see, when they land on the furniture, then they don't get noticed until weeks and weeks later. And to answer Anne's question, this is a tune I learned from the composer when he and I were in a jazz band together. We were in the Penguin Jazz Quartet. And he moved east, and I haven't been in touch in a while. Should really reach out to him. And Yolanda liked it too. Thanks, Yolanda. Thanks, Alan. All right, now let's change the mood. We're going to do today's waltz is by jazz composer Steve Kahn, kind of brought to my attention by my friend Margot. And yeah, it's a little peppier than our usual waltz fare. This one's called The Saga of Harrison Crabfeathers. The Saga of Harrison Crabfeathers, a Steve Kuhn composition. And Rick references the music of Nico Case. Yeah. There could be something there. Should check that out. Oh my goodness, is it that time already? Wow. Okay, y'all. This next arrangement just completely ate my entire brain this week. I was deep in my jam, way firmly planted in the 1970s, and I get this text saying, are you coming to the committee meeting or not? So that was a funny moment last night. Church friends, sorry I was late to council meeting, but the reason is this tune. Oh yeah, and let me echo something that Mary just said in the chat. If you like it, you can press that like button. That really helps other people find the show. So that would be much appreciated. So this tune, I can't explain it really, but playing this arrangement has been so joyful for me this week. It's not 100% done, but I really hope you like it as much as I do. And those of you of a certain age, I think you'll recognize it. Maybe even from the intro. But his surname is half of the record label A&M, and I won't tell you anymore. You'll get it, but we'll talk about it afterwards. All right, that tune is called Rise, and you should know it. So yeah, Herb Alpert is just an amazing figure in music history. He grows up in Southern California. He goes and hears a lot of mariachi music when he goes to see bullfights in Mexico, I think. And anyway, he, as a trumpet player, he gets associated with all this Latinx music. And he forms this band, Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, and they have huge smash hits. And then he goes on to do all this production. There's an interview that Questlove does with Herb Alpert that I recommend if you are like nerding out on that. But Rise was going to be a disco song, up-tempo disco tune, and then they got in the studio and did it slower, and man. You were noticing the claps, Mary. The ones on the original record they're like 5 times as big as that. That was the sort of biggest clap I could find on short notice. But anyway, that is such a blast, and I'm looking for another excuse to do it. Okay, let's wind down. I'm going to wind down with another brand new thing. How about that? And let me see if I can show this to you. So I think I saw Kenyon in the chat earlier. Good evening to you. I am working with, as I think I mentioned, no, it's not going to work. Okay. I am working with this software called VCV, which is a simulation of modular synthesizers, and I have worked out a new closer using that, and I'd like to see if I can. Let me make sure that this is going to work. 1 second. I hope I didn't mess the whole thing up just now. Rats. No. Okay, 1 second while I tinker with this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is a new synthesis patch that I made. It includes something which is designed to simulate pendulums. So picture like a dozen pendulums that are all swinging back and forth, and they're connected to each other, so they don't go in a predictable way. Anyway, so this one, we're going to make this up, and it's going to be called Pendulums. And I just need to set one more thing here on the organ tone. I appreciate your patience there. There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, that was exciting. In a good way. So pendulums is what we're going to call that. And good golly, all that is going to bring us to the end of Friday Jazz Happy Hour episode 99 for February 4th. I've been your host, Bill Walker, and I have so appreciated y'all fighting through the busted URLs to be here. It looks like quite a good turnout, and it's so great. Thank you. Brian Kotlin is here. Hi, Brian. So we will be back next week for episode 100. And I would really like to hear from you about any stories you'd like to share about the last 2 years, or music, anything related to the show, anything of that nature. And you can send it to stories@fridayjazzhappyhour.com. And hey, Katie's here. Hi, Katie. And I'll try to figure out how we can incorporate those into the proceedings. And yeah, that was fun. What else do I want to say? Please like the video if you didn't already. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel, and that'll get you notifications when we are on the air. And you can visit FridayJazzHappyHour.com to see the archive of all the shows and to subscribe to our mailing list. Yeah, those are the things. Our COVID numbers are getting better, at least out here in California. But we still have a lot to do, a long way to go to get below where we were at the start of this thing. So I know it's long and boring, but you got to keep doing those public health things that our county officials are telling us to do. If you can get boosted, please do that. You got to, as I like to tell my friend Kelly and Ada, you got to stay hydrated. And yeah. Okay. That's going to do it for me. Thank you again so much for being here, and have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye.